What up? This Black Terminator, the bullshit exterminator. But today I want to talk about working in trades, like such as plumbing, contracting, no carpentry, and electrical, HVAC, um, blows installation. Now is a new thing. Um, sheetrock guys, wherever, like working in trades. It's all still dealing with carpentry and the main basics and everything. But I want to know, why is it on every single job site, when you go to a job site and you have the plumbers, you have the contractor there, and you have guys doing the carpentry, you have electricians. I'm an electrician, but how come on every job site you always have to have almost every single guy act like they know what they're doing, towards as if like they can teach you something more than what the foreman or the boss can teach you. Like they try to run it and argue points about making themselves look as good as an employee or sound good. And it's like they always trying to be an alpha male about something. Typically it's always like a guy thing, to where it's like, oh, I know more than you. Yeah, if you know that, that's cool. Show me, goddamn it, and maybe we can have a better workplace and things will run a little smoother. I don't want to listen to you brag about this. You know more than me, or you know how to do this and do that. Why people just don't learn how to use what they have, and if they're around people on the daily and have their lives intertwined with them somewhat, they can learn how to like teach other people knowledge if they want to learn. Especially if they're a friend or whatever. Like you ain't gotta force it upon anybody, but a lot of people want to learn trades, and every time they're trying to get into the industry, they must have X amount of years to even be, you know, an employee. It's ridiculous. Like you have to have somebody that grandfather you or take a chance on you. I'll start from a freaking cleanup crew. It's like, but it's like all these guys always want to be the head honcho or the damn job site, and they know more than the next, or they did all these extravagant things in their life, but yet you in a position just like me, homie. Like, so it's sort of like when you go to jail, right? When you in jail, it's like you have those people that, yeah, on the outside, I got this, X, and this chick, and this ride, and I work for this, and this. Yeah, some people might check out, but that they, are that way. But most times out of 10, it's like 9 times out of 10, it's like people are not who they say they are. And you can learn that through their actions, of sitting back and just watching them and shutting the hell up and just learn how they move. They'll tell you all you need to know, all you need to know about it. But it's like I said, like being in jail. Like on the outside, you can be Superman. But you in here, it's like you can feed me any story that you want to feed me. And it's like, and if I want to believe it, great. But it's like they always trying to put a smoke mirror, a smoke screen in front of your face, and make you give them, look at them in another perspective, like in another way. It's like, why do that? Just be genuine to who you are. And if you're genuine enough, somebody might just kind of like guide you to where you need to be. But if you're arrogant all the time and you leave no room for growth and to learn nothing, then people are not gonna waste their time on you, man. It's like, especially somebody like me. Like I don't understand why guys talk so much crap to each other on a job site. Look, check it out. I'm not a violent person by far, but if I was to get in a situation with another man, a heated argument, you best of 100 believe that I would knock his D-I-C-K in the dirt. You know what I mean? And it's like, I can't say I can't beat everybody, but I know what I'm capable of, and I know how I get, and I don't like getting that way. But I don't have to be around a job site acting like the big D-I-C-K king, You know what I mean? Like I can run a show and I can tear up everybody around here. Nah, it's not about that. When guys do that, typically, I kind of want to test them, but I don't let that get to my energy, so I kind of fall back and let them let themselves look stupid. Just don't come at me with the negativity or the bull crap or all of just the your shenanigans, because I'm going to put you in your place. You know, and if you got a problem with me putting you in your place, I'm not afraid to do what comes next. I just rather not have that, but you're not going to sit there and, you know, try to be like, you know, big gorilla King Kong in my effort over, you know, the crew or me. It ain't me. It's not me, especially me. You know, so all I need to say to all you guys out there working the trade, y'all need to tone it down a little bit, man. I mean, all that, you know, rah rah and this and that about what y'all do, it just shows a lot of insecurity within y'all men. You know, of reflection on yourself, really. You know what I mean? Like that's from a guy that actually sit back and listens, because I don't really talk to crap people on jobs, man. I don't hardly ever do nothing like that. You know, like, and I can be great at it, but I don't do it. You know, like, why mess with somebody's emotions? Somebody could have been going through something with their wife or lost a kid or somebody in the hospital, and he don't tell you none of this situation, what's going on. You don't know anything, and you coming at him in a joking manner to where it's like kind of like you're striking at him, but you're playing around, and he blow up on you, but you never knew a situation, cause you playing. You know, you gonna take everything as a joke. Sometimes grown ass men on job sites can be big ass kids. And, you know, they act like they're grown adult in their household and they got it all together. But on job sites, when they're around other men their age, you know, intertwined with their do, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of men act like big ass kids. You know, they do. You have that very few select that really stay on task and kind of keep to themselves and do their job, you know. But for the most part, they F off a lot, you know what I mean? But they still get their job done, you know, but it's like, man, when a boss man come around and like fire on their ass, they want to get to moving. It's like, I see a lot of things on job sites, you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I consider everybody feelings, and it's like, I'm not the one just to be doing that. So when I see it, I kind of laugh in the inside. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all drop some comments down below, and if y'all been on any job sites and y'all had guys that like just had a problem with, you know, like it's just like I had a problem with a guy. He was from Memphis, Tennessee, and I was working in Fort Worth for the Butler Projects Housing Authority. It was a REACT project. It was long ago, and it was doing maintenance. And what we had to do is they had like 800 something complexes, not the complexes, buildings that we had to get together for REACT for inspection, or because they had to pass code, or they was going to shut the whole project down and demolition, but we had to get the REACT project to get it together. And there's this guy from Memphis, and he was slugged over goals and all in his mouth, you know, say he was from the Marines and all this and that, you know, I guess trying to make people feel some type of way, but he was made the foreman, right? And, you know, he was cool most days and everything. Well, over time went, him and Randy, it was the man that, he was the boss man. You know, I started noticing, we've been working late hours, but it's like I started noticing, like, when we go to, like, it's like a checkboard to where all the apartments that we need to go take care of be on the board, and we get to, like, the checklist for it, and then we check it out, get the keys, and then so it can know it's been done, it's been completed. It's a checklist, and he was telling us everything we need to do, and I noticed track marks on his arm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and like I don't do anything like that, but I know what they look like. You know, and all of a sudden, you know, throughout work here and there, a couple of days, I've been seeing him and Randy like take off and come back together, and they both acting the same way, all faded out. You know, just doing wrong on the job. You know, boss man and a foreman, and they running a crew and acting head honcho over a crew and working us to death, which I had no problem with because I'm a strong worker. But other people was complaining a lot, and it's like, but we're not on another level like you are. You know, y'all are on another level. You know, pinning up whenever y'all pinning up, you know. So one day I end up like I went for like it was like I had it was the 4th of July, we had it off, and I went back home to New Orleans to go for Mardi Gras and everything. And no, for 4th of July, it's in Mardi Gras. I'm sorry. And I got in, it was like my window got busted in my car, and I got mad, and like I let my tipper get over me, and I finished it off, and I end up cutting a small artery and a small nerve right here. So these 3 fingers right here is numb for life, but I still got full strength in them, but they numb for life. And if I pinch myself up here, I feel it down here. It's weird. But, it's like I was all mad all about that, and I broke my window and everything like that and let my anger get the best of me. But, so I went back to work, and I had like stitches all over my hand. Like it was deep, and my nerves were messed up. I mean, when I smoked cigarettes, I used to smoke a cigarette and have it down my side, and next time I look on the ground, it's on the ground, and I didn't even know it fell. And what happened, I went back to work, and it was all splintered up and all that stuff like that to protect it. And we was like doing augering a roof, and like had to get supplies and everything. We had to auger from the rooftop, cause how whatever the plumbing system came from the top, we had to auger it from the roof to clean out it was like a stopped up plumbing situation. So, but I had all the material in the back of the bed of the trucks, and the boss man put me on the job to keep all the tools organized, so and materials. So when they came to get more materials to keep fixing these apartments, everything be organized so they go to the truck and just grab it. It's not all over the place to where they gotta be scattered around looking for things. So that's the kind of job title he gave me since I couldn't operate my arm for weeks. So cool. I'm like, I'm just doing my job, and his name was Marcus. His name was Marcus. Well, Randy left, so Marcus still the headman, the foreman. He had control over the situation, so he was like, I need you to get on top of the roof, and bring that auger up. Now we on extended ladder. I'm not, and the roof is like about at least 20 foot, you know what I mean? And it's on a slope, and it's like the freaking project is all brick, but the top of it is slick. And I'm like, man, I can't get up there. I said, boss man gave me a job title already. I'm good. I'm gonna do that, and I can't even operate my own. He's like, man, everybody else gotta get up there and do it. You gotta do it too. I said, how the hell I'm gonna get up there and fix it with a messed up hand? And I can't even got no feeling in my hand. And then, I had a cast on the save and everything, like, not like a cast, but it was like a hard, like, something like a little splint that they had. And then he was like, he said, well, you got a job title to do. He was like, you got to get to it. He said, or you can go home. I said, bro, you ain't no reason to be no a-hole about no situation. I said, if you got a problem with me, let me know. I said, it just acting all funny and stuff. He's like, I ain't who acting funny, so he braced me. I said, bro, you better back up. I said, I take this gas I got off and knock your ass across the head with it. You know what I mean? He like, oh yeah? Real? And this super tough guy that made this, like, he must have had it out for me, you know what I mean? He made like himself seem super tough. You can't mess with him in no kind of way. Marine. Gold in his, all through his teeth, tattoos all over, you know what I mean? Jumped on the mule, the buggy mule, took off and went to a boss man, and boss man said, can we make men's? And he didn't want to make men, so he took it to HR, Human Resource. In 3 days, I got a call for what it was. I got a call for basically it was like I was being a threat to the workplace. I forgot what it was about, and I got let go first time. I mean, I made great money. It sucked, but I let somebody change my energy. But it just shows you, like ever since I've been in these trades and doing things, you can have anybody over you, and don't think because they know more than you or make more than you that they're better than you. No, these people his man lived a foul life and was foul as a human being, and did certain recreational drugs where he pinned himself, and these are the people that's following us, and these are the people that we have to look forward to leading us and showing us things. so we can learn. And it's just wasn't was up, you know. So it's like I said, man, y'all need to stay off your high horse and tone it down. If you ain't making that figure income or at least close to it, don't be trying to belittle somebody. Help a man out if they want to learn. Stop trying to belittle somebody, bro. Like, a man helps another man eat if they want to eat. That's a real man, not belittle. You know, not look at a man struggle, and if you know you can change a man's current situation, that you just watch him struggle. If that's kind of ridiculous, ungodly, like that's unhuman. Like, man, it's just like y'all care about yourself. It was a waste of your time. Well, you waste your time sitting on your ass watching damn TV all day. You know, probably wasting your time sitting on your ass watching me. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Drop some comments. Let me know how you feel about being on a trade job with different trades and how people act and respond to you. Or if you one of them a-holes, don't come at my comments with no negative BS, because like I said before in the last video, all I'm gonna do is thumb it up and hold it, and you keep your negative energy. So with that said, Black Terminator, the BS Exterminator, and I'm out. Y'all have a lovely day.